Welcome to another episode of JJ's Knowledge Podcast. I'm his dad, James, and this is James. So we're going to talk about loads of other subjects again. I don't know what. We're just going to bounce around a little bit and talk about different subjects. What would you want to get started on? Or
Ask a question and just let it rip.
so ask a question. So what's the richest country in the world that you know of?
GDP per capita and Monaco, it makes no sense. But the reason why is because of how little it is. The smaller the country, the better. If in that case, some people might be saying Vatican then, but no, Monaco's just have tons of billionaires. I've never figured it out for some reason.
Right.
But the richest country in the world, we all know, the USA.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know why, but it just is.
You sure?
Yeah.
I thought it was like Switzerland or Liechtenstein or Luxembourg, whatever it's called.
Oh no.
No?
For GDP per capita, maybe.
Yeah. Right, okay. Well, what's so we was talking about speak about some stuff that you've been looking at recently.
So I don't think people will count it. I don't think I count, but you can count this country. It's smaller than the Vatican. It operates from this like 3-story building and apartment in Rome. It's called this, like, Taiwan, Kosovo and Palestine. They all have land, but it's only has a little bit of land, and it's still recognised as a country. And all the other countries that I've just said that are trying to get independent don't have that many realising it. But this country is none other than the sovereign, I've got his name, sovereign military something of Malta.
Alright. What, and that's considered the smallest country in the world?
I won't consider it. It isn't like a full country, but it is like 900 years old. Started in Jerusalem. It used to own an island in Greece and then Malta before, Napoleon captured it.
Napoleon captured what?
Malta.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I didn't know that.
Like, I forgot the date, but...
Yeah. But so Napoleon captured Malta?
Yeah, and I like Napoleonic France. It's a pretty cool subject.
All right. Why? What do you like about it?
He was a great conqueror. That you had the first Napoleonic. There's like 3 French empires, I think there were.
All right.
4 actually. You had that one in like 900. You had that one that conquered the Americas. You had Napoleonic France, and then you had the second colonial empire of France.
That's crazy. I didn't know this. I really didn't know this. So with Napoleon, I heard he was actually average height for his time, but people see him as short because obviously people back then were short. I've got a fun fact actually speaking about tall and short people back in the day. So George Washington was 6 foot around the time, obviously when he was about, which was massive for his height. So he was the same height as me, just a tinge smaller than me, an inch smaller than me, and he was considered an absolute giant. And he had in his mouth, I think, ivory bones and slave teeth in his mouth because he didn't have his real teeth. He had them, and he was 6 foot. So imagine a ginger 6 foot guy with elephant teeth in his mouth coming screaming at you out of the forest.
Oh, scary.
Yeah, it'd be pretty scary. But yeah, like I was saying, Napoleon was actually average height for his time, from what I'm aware of.
But Napoleon was actually, I think, he was a greater thing than George Washington.
Yeah, George Washington was the first president of the United States, wasn't he?
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
He's the one who caused the revolution away from Britain, which was very sad because decolonisation was sad for Brits.
Yeah.
I wish we still had the British Empire.
Yeah. Well, there's good parts and bad parts about it. It's good because we was like dead strong, but it's bad how we got stuff, wasn't it? Like
we conquered through trade. I think we were one of the first countries to demolish slavery. We were like, you know what? People need freedom and a good life. I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Britain was actually the first one to abolish it.
Oh, well, that's good if we did. That's one thing we've done right over the years, isn't
People
it?
see us as like an empire, killed millions in India and stuff, but we're not. We're like actually a free roaming empire.
Oh, right.
So
My favourite empire is Rome.
actually, that's in my opinion, that's the most influential empire. It spread Christianity through Europe and whipped Europe up, you could say.
Yeah.
Here's some. Well, I think a lot of people know this, but here's something you didn't know. The Holy Vatican City had an empire,
Oh,
the
did it?
Papal States.
Papal States.
Yeah, and then they wanted Rome to be its capital, and started attacking it from the north. Attack it from the south, where Rome is.
Yeah.
Just
No, I
take
get that.
Rome and leave them
And
alone.
they'd disperse, wouldn't they?
They went, all right, we need Rome. We're gonna capture all of you. POV the Vatican. No, we don't surrender.
Yeah.
We're still alive.
You're funny, you kid. I can't believe that. I can't believe the knowledge that you have about different empires. I find it very interesting when you tell me stuff like. I mean, you started learning about space first before. Go on, what you want to say something, don't you?
Some people might also know this too, but a lot of people might not. You know, Britain actually kind of invaded Europe.
Oh, right.
We owned parts of Italy. We still own parts of Spain because we owned Gibraltar. We owned parts of Germany. We don't talk about that.
No.
We owned part of Austria during the occupation bits, and then we owned Norway, Denmark, parts of France. USA did too, parts of Germany and Italy. And then we owned Norway,
Yeah.
Denmark, parts of the Netherlands and Belgium.
Oh, right.
It's quite fascinating how the USA got it, and Iceland, so did the USA, because we didn't want Thingy to get there, so because they were going to try and cut off it and win the war. We were going to split it between Japan and Germany.
Germany.
Yeah.
What was I speaking about the other day? You was telling me more stuff about you started talking about
Was it Brazilian Empire?
Brazilian Empire.
No.
I didn't know Brazil had an empire, did they?
No, they invaded Paraguay and then I think a bit of Argentina, I'm not sure.
We still got a bit of Argentina.
Yeah, we have the Falklands, we have Gibraltar,
Yeah.
we have Pacific Islands, I think. We don't have Hong Kong anymore. Here's something. The USA has never had a part of Russia, even though like the biggest rivals of all time. We've had part of Russia.
What, in Alaska part of Russia?
That's selling, so it won't count as conquering. We've occupied Russia, China. We tried to get Nepal. Nepal was still defended off. Actually, this is what we call it, the land of 1,000 temples.
That's what they call Nepal?
Here's a weird thing.
Go on.
North Korea banned microwaves.
Why?
I don't know. No one has a microwave anyway.
Be careful, Kim might be watching. So yeah, well, we've established Napoleon was short, George Washington was tall, and Kim Jong-un thinks microwaves are evil. So what else can we go on to? We can.
Here's a funny one.
What about? Go on. 'Cause I've got another subject. We're going to branch off here from down here to up there.
There's
I think
only-
we should.
Is the only country in the world that bans cigarettes. Some people think North Korea. No, actually not.
Who bans cigarettes?
Bhutan.
Who?
It's strictly Bhutan, strictly prohibited. But Bhutan, if you're trying to point at someone, don't do that. It's seen as rude. Do that with an open palm.
Oh right, I didn't know that. You lived there before.
I've never lived anywhere except for Manchester.
Yeah, I know. You would think you'd lived everywhere with the amount that you know. We've got Derby Day today. I mean, it's not about knowledge, but
Yeah.
we've got Derby Day today. Bit nervous about it, but we'll see what goes on. not been doing terribly good, have we? But anyway,
Get out of the football.
yeah. So I'd say a lot of your knowledge stemmed from what you wanted to start learning about. Well, it probably stemmed from space first, didn't it?
And then after that, I said, screw space. I like geography.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask me another question to start branching it down again? Because I think we're getting a bit out of order here.
You don't want to speak about space too much.
No, space is maybe another podcast.
All right. Okay. Right. So, what about the Greeks? Do you know much about the Greeks?
Macedonian Empire, dear, is one of the things. Turkey reached near Japan from the Black Sea and the Mediterranean. I think it's one of the only to ever do that.
All right. When was that?
Is another one.
Go on.
I know when some of the countries last had access to sea.
All right. When?
So, Macedonia, North Macedonia it's called, 160 BC.
Sounds like a name, huh?
What?
Macedonia.
That's-
Go on. Sorry.
It's massive. Switzerland's never had it, Belarus has never had it. So, Vatican City had a coastline.
Did it?
Yeah, it had that paper stage, remember?
Oh yeah. Do you know what about Genghis Khan?
He was a horrible
Yeah.
god.
Careful, he might be watching.
Genghis Khan's dead.
I know. No one knows where he's buried, either.
I know. There's a myth about him in a river or something.
Yeah, I've heard that. Apparently, though, the guys who got sent out to carry out his funeral didn't make it back, and then the camel even that led him to where he was didn't make it back. Not naturally either, but we won't speak about that because it's a bit gruesome.
Something happened.
But have you learned about Henry VIII yet? Is that something you've learned about?
I think that's more. I think I might start learning about that more year 5, year 6.
I know you say this. You say I might start learning about that in year 6, but I don't think anyone at your age is learning about the papal state and Macedonia and stuff like that, are they? I'm just asking because you know loads of stuff that I know.
Serbia had lost its coastline in 2006, as you know.
Yeah.
When people don't want countries to be independent. I love countries being independent. But I like new countries.
Yeah, new countries is good. It's quite exciting, isn't it?
I get more flags to draw on my flag sheet. I might show you.
Where's your flag sheet?
I might show you that next podcast, but I don't know.
Where is your flag sheet? Oh, we did. Should we do a little? Oh man, we can't. I was just about to say that we did the flag quiz on our YouTube Shorts on it, and you got every single one right. And I put Luxembourg and Netherlands next to each other, and you got them right. And you knew that the
different shades of blue.
different shades of blue. I thought that was pretty good.
I was gonna say something. Some people think.
Don't know. Some people think.
Well, I'll go back on the call. Serbia had a thing in 2006, the coastline, because they lost Montenegro, of course. There used to be a union between them, I think.
All right.
No, not these. Sweden and Norway had the union though.
Did they?
Yeah.
You was talking the other day as well about.
Was it about Estonia being trying to get Nordic? Was that it?
No, you were speaking about, was it Stalingrad or something the other day? Or Patriotgrad or something like that? I can't remember what it was.
Kaliningrad, the next clave of Russia.
No, I don't know. I can't. You was telling me something the other day because you was watching and reading stuff about wars and stuff, and then you started telling me stuff about different wars like the Crimean War and
Crimea and Ottoman War.
Yeah, you was telling me loads of different stuff.
Nah.
But what's I'm trying to think of other stuff the stuff that I know about that you might know about.
Is the thing, the Mongols
Yeah.
tried to get Japan, but it didn't work.
All right.
For one, they had a polar built fleet. the divine winds, they call them, who were helped twice by God herself.
All right.
And they were all from different rounds of backgrounds. You can't. They made it from all. So pretend this. This
Yeah.
is the world. This room. It's impossible to get from Europe to Asia in one blank strip. The Mongols and Turks did that. They went from that. The Mongols went from there to Romania and stuff.
Lovely night.
It's a sad thing. We're also losing a country.
Why? What country?
We might lose Ukraine or Russia in the future. Because Ukraine's actually doing quite good. And we might be, what's it again? Moldova in 2025. Because
Oh, yeah.
they want to join Romania.
All right. Sit down, kid.
And
You
these,
just fall off the couch.
there is going to be, every country is going to go. But there's going to be new countries. So the world will be losing countries and making bigger ones.
Yeah.
The East African Federation is worth mentioning. Bougainville, Papua New Guinea Island. They don't want to share the copper.
You don't
They're
need
like, give us our copper.
it. You silly, aren't you? What's it? So, there's
New Zealand don't have snakes.
New I thought New Zealand had snakes and spiders, big scary ones, or is that just Australia?
Australia.
Oh. That's Australia, mate. I went to Australia, went to Perth.
You told me.
Alright, I'm just telling you. I seen a spider over there though. Seen a horrible spider.
He thought it was like a big leaf.
I thought it was a big leaf, yeah. It wasn't. It was a massive spider. And it's a good job I was little and then I had an excuse.
Do you want to start building it up again?
Yeah, so
Ask her.
well what we'll do is we'll end this podcast here, guys. We'll be back on for another episode tomorrow because we're going to do another one tomorrow. So please like and subscribe. Follow JJ's podcast channel and look out for more videos and more short quizzes. And we'll see you soon.